Okay, so there is going to be a Teen Titans Go movie. Ew. That's what I have to say about that. Ew. I really like the DC universe, okay? They are classic superheroes, household names. I love them. I don't like the Teen Titans Go show. I think it's annoying and frankly, I think it's insulting to the whole great legendary genre of it. I know it's meant to be funny, but I just don't think it's that funny and I get the references. I do. But no, I don't particularly like it, and I don't plan to see this movie. Okay, drunk, stoned, whatever, I have no plans to see this movie. And it would make me sad that the integrity of good animation is gone, but then Steven Universe plops me up and brings me back to my happy place. There were only two new episodes this week, and I don't know, I kind of liked that. It wasn't like a huge bomb, it was more like a happy dessert. So, yes, these two episodes were very interesting. Okay, the first one was where Stephen and Connie go through the magical pink hair. It makes sense if you watch the show. And they find out Lars has become a cool space pirate. Yeah, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? But something about dying and coming back to life really gives you some balls. And yeah, he's fearless, he's smooth, he's confident. It's like, is this the same character? And then Steven shows a picture of how dear Sadie is becoming a rock star and she's happy. And then I see Lars again when he starts to get all jealous and furious and he starts whining. And then it's like, oh, there's Lars. That's great. And yeah, it's interesting how I reacted to that. It's like, God, I kind of like this obnoxious, whiny character. Maybe because I see a little bit of myself in his whininess. Maybe because I don't love when everyone's perfectly good at their job because I think that's a little robotic and boring. Not robotic, robots are cool, but stale. But I don't know. Seeing Lars as a cool, confident leader, that's interesting. But it's also cool to see him back to his, human side of where he's just a pathetic jerk. And sometimes you need those pathetic jerks in movies. I think there are too many of them these days, but you gotta find balance. With all of the happy, confident, optimistic characters in Steven Universe, it's nice to see Lars just kind of acting twerpish. But then, because his team actually needs him, like, wow, the off-color is not too confident themselves yet. I mean, they're following Lars because, they're kind of scared and they need to follow somebody, but they're a pretty good team. They follow their leader, and their leader actually makes some good decisions. They are incredibly risky decisions, but damn, they pay off. Who knew Lars was smart? But yeah, it is a great blend of this. It is a great blend of Lars just being kind of a bratty teenager and then going back to being the hero is neat. It kind of reminds me of, those good old fashioned superhero moments, like with Danny Phantom and Spider Man and all that. Yes, you can be the teenager that whines about your stupid problems, but then push comes to shove, hero! Ah! I got such strong vibes out of that and it was great. The second episode that came off kind of as a, to be continued from the first one was where Stevani, the combination of Steven and Connie, she goes on some, remote jungle moon that apparently is inhabitable and breathable air. And I say she just because usually all the gym characters are female. And technically, yeah, they are not technically female. In reality, they're completely genderless because they're aliens and also because some people just don't identify with one single gender. I usually see Stevani as female because, again, I see all the gems as female except Peridot. She doesn't have any femininity to her. Anyway, so yeah, I was reminded that Stevani, is part of Steven. She is part male, and yeah, she had to shave a little bit of her aftershave and all that, and she had some pricklies through the episode. And yeah, it doesn't really take away from her femininity. It just reminds me that there's also that part of her too. It doesn't make her less beautiful. It just, reminds me that there's a bit more to her. And in that way, it makes her more beautiful. So that was interesting. Steven Universe is fun to push those limits. It's really cool. It makes you think. It makes you appreciate that you see what you want to see in them, but see the person for all that they are, okay? Realize all what they are, but still like them as the altogether package. Parts you really can, relate to, the parts you can't, but how they all bring it together. That was nice. So yeah, that one little scene really spoke to me in a good way, in a really heart-opening way. And the part where we get to see that Pink Diamond was kind of a brat to Yellow Diamond is so interesting. I mean, I thought she was going to be, just as huge as they were, and that Blue's loss of it was almost like losing a sister her own age. But no, it's almost like she's now a grieving mother. And yeah, it makes the question of how Yellow had lost her temper even more scary and scandalous. It's like, oh God, did she kill a child? Did she kill her own child? Did she kill a friend or little sister? Wow, God. Did she kill a burden? Was this somehow a good thing for the whole community, or was she just, being petty herself? So, yeah, this was a very interesting little development. You got to see what Pink looks like. And yeah, her outfit is pretty damn cute. It's kind of clown like, but, it doesn't make her look ridiculous, just makes her look feminine. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. I want my own army. I want my own planet. God, like, ugh. I don't know, there's something really charming about such a Queen of Hearts kind of bratty character. So yeah, I hope we see more of it. Ugh, this big mystery of what the hell happened with Pink and Rose Quartz and all that. Ugh, it is so painful. But I love how they reveal the characters' personalities in this. They're all so unique and different. And that is special, okay? Something as good as Steven Universe, something pure and good as Steven Universe, it can help me breathe and get through all the ridiculousness of other bad cartoons. So Teen Titans Go, come on, make your money, show off, make lots of merchandise. I don't care because I always know every few months there's going to be a new Steven Universe episode, and I can be happy with that. And I can be happy that, other shows will eventually take from the Steven Universe, lead of just make quality entertainment that makes you feel and think while still being absolutely spectacular and strange. So yeah, that was my 2 cents of it. This is a happy, happy Wednesday, and please